That is our first layer. Now, if I wanted to, I could use every one of these as individual prints, but that is my first layer. I then come and choose my second layer. So let's say that an element of, we choose an element of their clothing that we want to then add another colour to. Yep. And basically you can build up as many designs as you want. So if we look at this one, we've got the solid colour at the back, then we come on to a slightly lighter shade and then a lighter shade. So you're adding the colour each time. Look at how beautiful it is. This is the kind of look that you're going to be able to get. This is the sort of detail. And of course, every time you make this, well, the thing that's so exciting is your decoupage is totally individual, because every time you make a card, it is going to look different. It's going to look stunning. You are going to dress these people, these beautiful ladies, in whatever clothes that you could ever want.
Actually,
and colours.
Now you've brought that one up, you've got an acetate wrap over that one.
Have indeed.
And I've got the acetate wraps here. Now, these, I think, are great value. They're ready to fold, aren't they?
They're
scored. You've got C6 or square to choose from. There's going to be 20 in total. They're only £6.99, so you might as well go for both of them. You can just tell they're scored. Which does make it so much easier, doesn't it?
And do you know, the other thing is, if you feel the weight of the acetate, that weight is designed so that if you wanted to, that card will stand up on it. Let me just open it up a little bit. That card will stand up on its own. All it has is a very lightweight backing.
Yeah.
And it is going to stand up totally on its own, but you have got that beautiful gloss, the glaze that you get with acetate. And of course, if you're into that Japanese, the Oriental look,
I love them.
then you're going to love this, because if you put it over our gold card, look at the difference. The gold looks nice there.
Yeah.
It looks quite nice. Put the acetate over the top. It gives you a fabulous finish. And you also end up with beautiful looks like this. Now, this is stunning. It's a great way of using your acetate wraps. You can do your tea bag folding. Use your pick of the day for tea bag folding. Do your design in the centre. Well, we need somewhere to write. So you just put a small square of card to write. And then the next secret is, to stick that on, we're going to probably see the glue on the back. So we put another square on the back, like this, so that we can then sign it. That is where our handmade buy goes. And you can see there the detail and the difference, the quality that you're going to get. Such a different look to your card making.
Lovely. Okay, now, when you've made your cards, of course, you want to protect them. So we've got the 20 bags for you. These are the self-sealing bags. You just remove the strip, and then it's sealed and sticky. But what it's also static, sealed, sticky and static. But of course, what it does do is, if you are selling your cards, make them really, really professional. And it's a nice way to protect.
It is. And I have to say, not only does that card look more expensive, but also, when you look at these bags, these are the bags that you see in the card shops. These are the ones, because they're self-sealing.
Yeah.
That's the professional finish we want. The other thing is, you don't want your card too tight, because if you have got decoupage on there, you have got embellishments, it's going to crush. So here, you can see you've got enough of the actual room in there for it to be able to work.
You can also use them to make shaker cards as well.
You can.
They're really nice for shaker cards. Okay, now we've got to come and have a look at these foils. You weren't with me when I saw these earlier on.
But I love them.
Amazing.
Look, I mean, whether you're using them for the backgrounds of cards, and here there's just a little border of it round this card. I mean, that is just so stunning. And then put it through the inserts there as well. There's so much here.
Beautiful.
And this, I would say, if you've gone for the pick of the day, this is the other kit to have to complement it.
50
and
sheets.
You need the inserts as
we're
well.
We're fast running out of time. This is 824604. There are 50 sheets here. 50 sheets for a ridiculous £9.99.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to remind you of everything. So let's go back to our pick of the day, which is our fantastic pick of the day. 824553. That's the Out of the Orient. There's over 71 sheets. There's over 380 components. And it's a fantastic £24.99, saving you £25.
Now, the other thing is we've also got to coordinate perfectly 60 oriental inserts. You get 20 elephants, 20 songbirds and 20 orchids. It's 824-457, just £9.99.
Okay, black cards, black envelopes, 824-513 is your number. You're going to get 20 of them. They're A6 and they're £8.99.
Now, we've also got for you these beautiful, beautiful pastel peel-offs. Now, these are lovely because they colour coordinate, again, back to our pick of the day. You get 5 colours for £11.99. You get all those beautiful designs. They really do look like filigree lace. 824-132.
Then you've got the decoupage prints from the Orient with your Shogun warriors and your high ladies. This is 824-452, £8.99 for 20 sheets.
What a fantastic price. Now, you also got for you our pack of 20 acetate wraps, C6, or square. You choose which for £6.99. It is a premier.
Okay, same sizes on the bags that you've got, 824-576, C6 or square. They're only £4.99 for 20.
Now, we've also got for you this fabulous rope ribbon. You've got gold or silver. It's just £9.99, 824-508.
Okay, let's have a look at those king foils. 50 sheets, remember, sizzling summer foils, crosshatch, daisy, pebble, wallpaper, 824-604, £9.99. They're great price. But if you're talking about great prices, it's got to be this. Over 380 components in the fabulous Out of the Orient pick of the day. It's superb, absolutely superb.
Oh, now, do you know, that's just the start of it because, you know, the air conditioning always does it, doesn't it? Because, you know, you are getting those Dough-Flex templates in there. You've got 4. They actually, on their own, are £10. Remember that fabulous saving. You're actually saving more than you are spending because when you've got your templates, you're going to use them again and again. All your inspirations in the kit. Wow, what a fantastic pick of the day.
Okay, just got time to say thank you very much to Diane. And Steph, you're back with
we
Diane.
We will be back, and you need to watch out tomorrow because we've got lots of great programmes.
I'm not back at 10 o'clock in the morning, but I will be back later on.
You'll miss all the new stuff.
Thank you for watching.
Take care. There, that is just beautiful quality, and then these miniature tiny decoupages that just look stunning. So that's the first selection. Then
those go with the occasions.
This is the occasions. Now, we have got cues on the phone, but please stay with it because it is well worth it. Look at these ones. These are beautiful. So here we go. There you've got those orchids. There you can see, are they orchids or irises?
They're actually irises. Yeah.
Irises. I've got lots of orchids. And there are our numbers now, 25th birthday, 25th wedding anniversary. Yep. I mean, you've got so many different styles, and I just love that one, the little baby ones. So that is from the second selection. Now, the next one is the men's and the sport. So you can see here you've got these sporty designs. These are going to be great. This, I'd say, is a must-have.
Yeah, although they're a small print, I sort of, that balloon should have gone on top of there, but I decided, no, I'd use it.
Well, you're still making big cards, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you've got lots of variety and lots of room to be able to add your own little bit of creativity. But it's the quality that we love too. And, of course, talking about beautiful designs, this is the ladies' selection. And I have to say, I think this is my favourite. But then everything's my favourite. So here we go. Look, there's that lovely lady. She's so elegant. And that is actually on a tall, slim card. So you're not compromising the size of the card by the size of these designs.
Now that was a sort of harmonica one, and as you say, I've used 2 on there.
You have, and look at that. Isn't that
just
beautiful?
So
I have to say, a quarter of the stock of this particular design has actually gone. They are probably going to sell out first. In fact, we've got really high allocations on this, and I'm not surprised. Look at these designs.
Making tags out of them. They just go well with the tags and the organza ribbon from the organza ribbon
I love your ideas. They're stunning. Now, we've actually got organza ribbon on the show as well, haven't we? Let's give you a quick flash of this because that is what we're getting. Look at this. £7.99 for 20 metres of this beautiful organza ribbon. Beautiful colours, very delicate, very fine. Isn't that just lovely?
What you've got is 4 metres each of 5 different colours. So if you want a longer length, you've got
enough room.
Yeah.
Now, your colours may vary on there, but you will always get lovely soft colours and pastels that all coordinate.
Yeah.
I've talked to death. How about having a demo?
Right, we're going to do one out of the floral booklet.
Okay, so that's this selection.
Was that selection, and I think one of the demo cards I'd done was the poppy, and this is like the sister. They're very real flowers. They look as though they've been photographed.
They do. Sorry to interrupt, but I just need to tell you that a quarter of the stock of this one has already gone. So, so press the record button.
Is this do the demo quick before it sells out?
They're selling like fly flops.
Don't wear them on your feet. So, although I say it's a small one, I've cut it out and I've already lined it with a peel off just to make it look good. And it's just got to be yellow backing for this, hasn't it?
Oh, it has, definitely.
The lovely yellow sunflowers, I think they're gorgeous at this time of year. Now,
so a little bit of double-sided tape.
Double-sided tape. I couldn't live without my double-sided tape.
I don't know a crafter that could. We all use it in different ways, and we all take it off in different ways.
That's right. I always use my craft knife. For some people, use a pin.
Yeah.
Now, I'm also someone who doesn't like things right in the centre of the card, so I'm going to put that slightly to the side.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put this one up to the side again, just so that we have a bit of variety from sort of plonk plonk in the middle. I don't.
Well, let me just say, if you just joined us, well, first of all, we have got a fabulous pick of the day, but at the moment we're actually looking at these beautiful handbag-sized decoupage booklets, and Judy's doing a demonstration for us from just one of the collection, because in each collection you get 72 different designs. Every single one of them is different, and these are just stunning, because the other thing that you can do is you've chosen quite small peel-offs for the greeting. Well,
That's
they're
right.
very delicate, aren't they?
And I'm going to put the greeting round here and round the corner.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put with love. I
Yeah.
put the love on first to get it in the right place. If you start with the with,
Right.
you might overshoot the corner or
Right,
be
yep.
miles away. So
Good
if you
top
start
tip.
with the word that's nearest the corner where you want it, you can get them in the right place. Then I'm going to put one around the corner. I do all this getting the card prepared
Yeah.
before I do my decoupage,
Right.
because it's a lot easier without the the 3D-ness getting in the way, if you like.
Well, also, that is a good tip, because when we actually do a lot of our lining up, we often do start with the first piece, and often it's the last piece that helps us line up more, doesn't it?
It does, otherwise you're not quite where you want to be. I could put another peel off around there, but I think it might look a bit busy, so I'm not going to do that. You cut out your images step by step. It's all shown how.
Yep.
Always start with the biggest and go smaller, smaller, smaller.
Yep.
Sticky pads or silicone, whichever you
Prefer.
would prefer, on the back, and pop those off. Now, it's as I always say with my decoupage kits, if you don't want to do the really smallest pieces, it's your card, don't do them. I could leave the card almost like this,
Yeah.
and use these decoupage pieces on another one, and then you'd have 48 cards out the pack, couldn't you? So you can play around. I could have done it down a bit, so to make a forest of them, but I've chosen to do one on
Can we just show
top.
everybody that as a tip, because that made such a pretty composition here. If you
It's
just
like
hold that
that.
where you were.
Or I
going
could
to
have
do-
made an added extra sort of, where are we, field of...
And that looks
of them.
totally dimensional, doesn't
Yeah.
it? That would have looked
So
really
you can play
quite
around.
amazing.
There's lots of ways. Give me one print and I could probably do half a dozen ways with it.
And that's actually the print that Judy's working with at the moment. You can see there, that is the print that you're actually working with, and the detail. Now, half the stock of this Teddy and Flora has already gone,
Right.
so you do
Get
need
going
to
quickly.
be quick. It is going quickly. And we have still got queues on the phone, I'm afraid. But don't forget, you can use them first, and you can use the internet. And of course, if you're a Crate and Craft Club member, you're going to save an extra 10% as well anyway.
So all it was 1, 2, 3 pieces. And it's all there.
So that's just
It's really very
beautiful.
simple. And as I say, the cutting is what I enjoy. And you can just take that in a little box with you, a couple of envelopes, pop pieces in, and
Well,
do it when you get home.
I just think that's the fun bit, because you can carry these with you, as you said, and
They're
we do
so
need
good
to give
being
you.
handbag
They
size.
are. We do need to give you some stock updates. Now, this is the Teddies and Flora selection. Remember, you get 72 designs there. Half the stock of that one has already gone. Now, the occasions, this is going to be great for all year round. A third of the stock of that one has already gone. And a third of the stock of the animals and the sport has already gone as well. And I'd say this one, with just all those sporting characters, is worth having. And for £9.99, 72 of those, amazing. And 60% of the ladies and roses has gone. Goodness me, are they going to last? I really don't know, because these are so beautiful. Now, the elegant ladies, I want to just show you this, because let's have a look at this, because you love this. This is the elegant ladies. This feels huge.
This is the A4 size. Not so convenient, but for home use.
Well, I'll tell you what, it feels like such good value for money. Now, you are getting 24 of these designs in here. And if I open this up, not a single thing is wasted, because look, they actually go on and on. You can see that you actually get all of that. So you can see these are the designs. Now let's look at the designs.
There's 24 prints, but these are the large ones. So on each print, there's 2 cards.
Okay,
so you're really getting 48 cards.
Wow, so 48 cards. So each print, you just heard Judy say there, is actually 2 cards. So you're getting 48.
Yes, all step by step.
And they are all step by step. And they really are very, very pretty ladies. You're getting all of these designs. Now, so many different styles as well. These are, every one of them is an elegant lady with a different style, a different dress.
We've done our maths wrong. I didn't realise there's some minis in here, so there's 9 cards on each of those pages.
So it's even better value for money. So there we go. We've got even more of them. That's what we love. Imagine the surprise when you get them home and you've got twice as many as you thought you were getting. That's lovely. And you've got the beautiful Victorian ladies too. So you're getting all of those. Now, we love these, and I just want to show you some samples. Still very, very busy on the phone lines, and these are the samples. Now, these are actually being made. These are A5 cards. So you can see here how big that card is. That's the size of the decoupage. It allows you to create these gorgeous designs. Now, these are very, very busy on the phone lines already for these, because is it surprising when you look at the elegance of these designs and how much dimension you can get to them? They really are lovely. And of course, at £9.99, it's 823,995. Great value for money. Now, I also need to show you the All Occasions book, because this one is a premiere. You're already on the phones for it, and it is, well, this is lovely.
We didn't know what to call it because it's got a bit of absolutely everything in.
I think it's perfect.
Again,
All Occasions.
2 different designs per
selection.
Print.
Yeah.
All step by step, very easy to do.
So you can see there all the different styles that you're getting, the different looks, the different colours as well. And you've got everything from cute, you've got sporty. I love this, because when you look down here, look at the size of those football boots. There, that is going to be a card on its own. You've got all those great boots that actually are going to decoupage.
I've got a demo card of those. And
oh, have you?
the good thing about the boots are it's not a particular team. People get very upset if you send them
a card with the wrong
they're Chelsea
team.
supporters and it's the wrong colour. So
that's
the
a good
boots are
thing.
generic.
Actually, that's a really good idea. That solves that problem. And in fact, if you don't know who somebody's team is as well, you can see there you've got all those tractors as well. So you're getting all of these. Now you're getting loads and loads of them. I'm just going to whiz through them so it gives you a flavour. This has to be one of my favourite sheets of all of them, because I love the designs there, and you've got a stunning card there. And you also get all of these. You've got the music, you get the flowers in there as well. And you have got so many different designs. Wow, and I missed a page. And we get the teddies. I think I need to show you some samples, because let's have a look at these. These are really quite lovely. Those are the ladies. There we go. Now, look at this one. This is the football that you were talking about, the football boots.
Yeah, and I like playing around, sort of collaging it, all sorts of different backgrounds, anything you've got in your workbox. If you've got some peel-offs, you can put something like goal or offside or something at the bottom.
Yeah, offside, I suppose. I don't know much
sorry when England's out the cup.
Oh, do we? We best keep quiet. I don't know enough about football, but I know it's serious.
Again, I've used the organza ribbon just to tie around the card and finish it off.
And there we go here. And I just need to show you this one, because this is, look at that. Isn't that
That's using some of the holographic card that I think is on the web.
Isn't that just gorgeous?
That's the sea, the waves at the back.
It is. It makes me want to go on holiday. That is just lovely. It was probably making you all seasick at home, me wiggling the card. But that is £9.99. Now, we've actually got a tea caller on the phone. And let me just say, how do you actually pronounce your name?
Farouk.
Salute.
Yes.
Well, hello to you, and I believe that you have gone for one of the selections of the cards, the card sets.
Them.
All of them.
All of them.
Everything. You kept me up all night. I went for everything.
Oh, goodness me.
I honestly, today, at noon, I'm receiving 2 new sets of drawers, especially for my papers and tools.
Well,
I don't know what you've done to me.
It'll keep you
But
busy.
I am addicted totally.
well, do you know, so are we. So we're all in good company. It's nice to craft with your friends and know that everybody feels the same way.
I never did cards, by the way.
Oh,
I
really?
always did big pictures, posters. I started about 20 years ago. And I would go to a shop, for example, see a magazine with a nice picture, and buy 5 copies, and decoupage, and then use a varnish in those days that was called Teflon.
Yes, I remember.
Give the shine that you are already giving us
Yep,
in the price.
yep.
You see, it
Well-
saved me so many items. I used to go in the sale and buy loads of earrings and necklaces, to cut up for embellishments. Now they are all ready for me.
They are. Now you're right.
You.
So, it was so hard to find things.
I know, but
and now
I
we've got
have
everything.
Small problem I like an advice on.
Yes.
The vellum paper, when
Uh-huh.
I use it, it tends to curl with me.
Right.
And I see you working, and it never ever curls with you.
Do you know what happens is vellum is very susceptible to damp. So if it picks up moisture in the air, that automatically makes it curl. So if it gets cold or it gets damp, it curls. And it actually takes quite a long time for the moisture to come out of the paper. So the best thing to do is when you get it, if you store it in plastic containers, that's when it absorbs moisture, because if you notice, sometimes when a container sits in the sun, it gets little bits of condensation in it.
Yes,
so
yes.
store it with, I store mine, I put a piece of plain paper on the bottom, put my vellum on top, and then even a few sheets of vellum, and put another plain sheet of paper on top. And then if there is any moisture, the moisture is absorbed by the paper, not by the vellum. And if it is already curling, just put a couple of sheets of paper on it, put something nice and flat on it, and just leave it for a couple of days and take it somewhere where it's nice and dry.
I'm sure many people are going to do with your advice. Because,
But it does make
it's
a
very
difference.
nice when you're working with it and it curls. It upsets me a bit.
Oh, it
Now
upsets us all.
that's a very good tip.
Well, do you know, I'm really excited that you've managed to get
Have fun
these.
with them.
Yes, have loads of fun with
I
it.
got everything.
And thank you so much
And
for
I'm
calling.
waiting for the week one as well now.
Oh my goodness me, you are a
Yes.
busy lady.
I am with you.
Now, can we send you a card?
Oh, yes, you promised whoever goes through might get a card.
Yes, we will. We will send you a card. If you need to stay on the telephone for us,
Yes.
and so that we can take your address, and if that is okay, we will. In fact, I tell you what, we'll send two. We'll all sign them, and we'll send you 2 cards, if that's
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you, that's wonderful.
And thank you for calling us. And I hope you have fun. Watch the rest of the shows for lots more tips.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling us.
you.
Bye-bye. And we'll see you
Bye.
again soon. Isn't it lovely when you get
Yes.
people who call?
She's going to be very busy with all of it.
All of these. This is what we're talking about, these beautiful designs. Now, I have to just give you some stock updates. The Ladies and Roses, 2/3 of these has already gone. They are absolutely whizzing. This is the men's selection. This is the sport, so you're getting these. 40% of those has gone. Then we also have, these are the occasions, so you're getting those as well. And half the stock of those has gone. And finally, the teddies, 60% of those has gone. So you've got all of those. I have to say, you've got to stay with us because we're very, very busy 2 hours, and we are going whizzing over to Howard, who is waiting with some very fluffy things.
And I don't mind telling you, I'm tickled pink. What we've got here is 180 fine feathers. Now, a quarter of the stock has already gone. Have a look at the colours. The first option here is your pink. You've got 36 fine feathers in each of these bags. And let me just show you how fine these feathers are. They really are exquisite. They're great for your card making, for your scrapbooking. So we've got the pink. We've also got the fuchsia. This is your fuchsia. I've got 36 of the lilac. I've got 36 of the purple and 36 of the white. So in total, we've got 180 feathers. White, purple, lilac, fuchsia, and you've got the pink there. Let me show you some of our finished samples here, because our team here have been very, very busy creating cards. Now, this one has been created using the purple and the white feather. So by overlaying the purple feather with the white feather, you've created this magical effect here. And it's a very, very floaty effect. It just lifts that card. We love that one. I've got another one here. Again, this is using the purple feathers. You're getting 180 of these feathers. You've got 5 colours, 36 in each pack, £12.99. So, 824506 is your item number there. Quarter of the stock is already gone. Don't miss out. Very, very busy for those. Let me show you our decoupage prints. Now, these are designs from the Orient. 20 sheets, and you've got 2 designs. And have a look here. You've got the background colour here with a bold design on top. Half of the stock has sold out. Now, don't forget that you can mix and match the colours, or you can use them tone to tone. If I just show you some of these colours here, we've got the lilac colours there. We've got the blue. We've got the beautiful marble effect here. And what about this terracotta shade? Because that terracotta shade works incredibly well. Let me show you a card that we've made using the terracotta. Now, that is tone to tone. And if you have a look, we've built the 3-dimensional effect here. 20 sheets. Now, let me just show you what we've got here. We've got an awful lot going on here. Let me just open this up. There we go. So there we go. Now you see it, now you don't. I will tell you, though, at £8.99, it is flying. It's your decoupage prints from the Orient, 20 sheets, 2 designs. But I need to return to our pick of the day. Let me show you what you're getting for the money. £24.99. What I want you to do is focus on these 2 boards. This is your pick of the day. This board here and this board, oh my word, a quarter of the entire stock has gone. You've got your Dough-Flex templates. Now let's have a look, because I'll go through everything in more detail in a moment. But you've got your Dough-Flex templates. This is your elephant interlock template. Make beautiful elephant interlocking cards here. If we come over here, we also have the interlock square card template. If you're feeling romantic, what about your Dough-Flex heart interlocking template? Beautiful Dough-Flex templates which you use over and over again. And we've got the Taj Mahal. That's somewhere I've always wanted to go. Never been, but I'd love to go. And this is your Taj Mahal card template, all interlocking. Let me just give you a splash of colour here, because you've got your high shine cards here. If we look at this, we've got a demonstration coming up in a moment with Diane, and she will be using these high shine cards in a moment in the magenta. We've also got the beautiful orchid theme decoupage sheets here. We've got the backing sheets here with, let me just show you this. If I just show you here, this is what I think is really clever. You've got 10 of these cards here where you've got the stem of the orchid. We're going to use the orchid sheets here. So you've got all of the heads here, so you can build up your decoupage layers. To complement that, we've got the matching beautiful turquoise vellum papers. Again, I'll show you all this in a lot more detail, but you've got the backing papers, the gilded papers. This, I think, is sensational. These are the handmade gilded papers. Look at the sheen on just that one sheet there. Absolutely phenomenal. And again, you're getting all of this. So this is just a taster of your pick of the day. We're getting all of these colourways here as well. This is your pink. Again, you're getting the stems. You're getting all of this. But let me come over here, because you're getting the second board as well. You're getting 2 of these boards. We're getting 10 of the white card. And when we say card, it is a good gauge card. You're also getting 8 of the black card. So you're getting 10 of the white, 8 of the black. Let's move down here, because now we're talking about our embellishments. And we've got here the elephant embellishment. We've got the heart embellishments. If I quickly come over here, though, we're looking at these beautiful, beautiful images of the birdcage. We've got the birdcage images in the gold and in the black. These are printed on acetate, and we'll show you how to use these to great effect in a moment. Don't forget, we're also giving you the greeting messages. You get the one sheet of the greeting messages. We're getting the beautiful oriental birds. Now, these are exotic birds. You're getting a sheet of the exotic birds. If we look here, these are your magenta medallion embellishments. We're going to be using these in the next demonstration with Diane. So we'll be using this component in a moment. Don't forget you've also got your heart embellishments, your vellums. We've got various colourways. We've got the magentas, we've got the blues, we've got the golds here. So hopefully that's given you a taster of just some part of the pick of the day. It's a phenomenal deal. You're getting everything. It's half price. Instead of paying £49.99, it's £24.99. Let me just give you a recap. We're going to use the magenta embellishments here. We're also going to use the high shine. We're going to use the high shine purple paper here. We're also going to use some of the white and some of the black cardstock, and we'll use the messages as well. So that's what you're getting. That is your pick of the day. Let's put it all together, and let's return to Diane, who's got another demonstration for us.
Hello.
Hello. And what's the first step? Where are we starting?
Okay, when you get this sheet of flowers, I don't know if you can you just pass me that one there, Howard?
Of course I can.
Thank you. You can see you've got the same flower in various sizes. So I've actually cut out all the different sizes of the flowers. Okay, so we'll just cut them from the sheet, and you can use them just as they are on the sheet if you like.
Uh-huh.
We can just catch that there, yeah. But I'm going to cut into the centre. So I'm going to cut this, you can see that there. I'm just cutting this section out from the flower, and this is so that we can create the three-dimensional effect.
If I do that, if I put, well, you just carry on. If
yeah.
Because the card is obviously quite dark, if I just stick a bit of, is that okay if I put the white paper behind? Does it make it easier to see?
That's better. There we go. You see, so we've cut the centre of the flower out.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now we're just going to hold just down the stem there of each petal and just use fingernails or a pencil or a scissor blade just to curl the flower out.
Now, this is what I noticed when we started the programme. I was asking Steph about that effect because it looked like you'd used some very, very clever folding technique. You're literally giving it a three-dimensional effect, and you're not using a tool there, you're using your finger.
No, I'm just popping my fingernail underneath, some on the top, and then just pulling out, and it curls it out.
Like in school when we used to use the scissors to curl paper.
You can use scissors if you like, but obviously your scissors are a little bit sharper, so you may cut your paper or you may damage it slightly.
Yeah.
So just use fingernails. You can roll it around a pencil, you get the same effect.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm going to pop these onto a card now. So we've got a piece of the white card cut down into to A5 and then folded in half and the front out again to create a harmonica card. Now I've used just a little bit of simple matting and layering with this paper. Now this paper's fabulous because it's the magenta one has actually got a slight holographic tint to it, and I don't know if the cameras can pick up.
Absolutely, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like a metallic car, isn't it?
Yes, it's like a pearlescent car. So we're just going to, I've popped the finger lift tape just on the edge of this card, this backing. I've matched it onto the black card as well, and I'm going to pop that. And the reason I've popped the finger lift tape just down that side is because I'm going to pop it over there.
Okay.
Centrally, and then that's going to sit across there like that.
Wow. I love the black on the white because that classic look of black against white gives a really nice contrast. But then when you use the high shine paper as well, it just gives it another element.
Well, it gives it a really clean look with the black and white, but the pink brings in the nice pretty tones that
it's
we
another
do like,
dimension, and I think because the quality is there, and this is what we're focusing on. We always talk about value here at Creating Craft and Ideal World, but the quality is just extraordinary, and it's offering something different.
It is. It's different. It's the same techniques that we've used before, but we're taking them to another level. We've done it with previous Pick of the Days, and everybody loved it, so that's why we've done this one again. So we're just going to layer these up as if it was a medallion, so it saves you the stamping and the embossing for your medallion. Just a little bit of finger lift tape in the centre of the flower, and pop that down into the centre.
And the way you've curled the edges there, it does make a difference because it gives you a three-dimensional effect when you build at the decoupage layers, but just by curling the leaves, it just really, really lifts it off the page.
It does, yeah, and I'm going to show you a little tip once I've finished, just to give it a little bit more depth. So we're just going to pop these last couple of layers onto the flower.
So how many layers have we got there? 1, 2, 3. Is that that's the fourth layer?
This is the fourth one,
fourth layer.
So obviously you don't have to use all 4 layers at home.
Yes.
You can be a little bit more frugal.
Wow.
So
now that is I've got to say, that is extraordinary. That is just, well, as we'd say, it's fabulous.
It's fabulous.
Fabulous. Absolutely amazing. It really does look dynamic. But because of the quality of the paper, that almost looks metallic. That could almost be a metallic, a huge metallic embellishment.
But if that was a metallic embellishment, just think of the weight that you'd have on the front of the card there. It's foiled, it's on paper, no extra weight to the card at all. Okay, so now if we want to create a really dimensional effect, we just grab the top 3 layers.
So in total, we've got how many layers in total? 1, 2, 3?
We've got 4, so we're just grabbing hold of the top 3.
Yes.
And we're just creasing them into the centre.
Wow.
So just grab them, give them a little crease down at the bottom. And then...
Gosh.
It just makes the centre stand out just that little bit more.
Look at that. Absolutely amazing.
Okay, now we're just going to finish this card off with a greeting. Because you've got the greetings on the sheets, and I'm just going to make this a thank you card. Just the matting and layering to coordinate with the matting and layering on there, so we've used a tiny bit of the pink again. As we said earlier, you're only going to use a very small amount of this pink. It just gives such an effect anyway. So we're just going to pop some finger lift tape on the back of there.
Superb.
And pop this down onto the corner.
And this is just one look, because what we're talking about is creating up to 50 cards with your pick of the day. And in fact, when you were making the cards a day or so ago, you managed to make 51 cards out of the pick of the day.
And we still had lots left over.
And there's still lots left over.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at that. Let's hold that up. Absolutely beautiful. But I think you'll agree that looks, it's clean and it's classic. But look at the quality of those leaves. Look at the leaf detail there. And we've raised the top 3 layers. You've got the base layer there, which is still curled, but it's laying more flush with the...
It is, yeah.
With the card. So, your item number is 824553. A lot of you go for that. I will tell you that we've got an awful lot of components. 380 components in your pick of the day. Let's have a look to see what you're getting. You're getting 4 of the Dough-Flex templates. You're getting 2 of the A4 sheets of your orchid flower. 2 of your A4 sheets of the orchid flower stems. You got the orchid designs on the card, the designs on the vellum, the coordinating vellum, the coordinating illusion background papers, and to give it a bit of a lift, you've got the coordinating antique gilded illusion background papers. You're also getting acetate sheets with the printed bird cage. You've got the printed exotic birds. You've got the sheets of antique gold gild effect elephants on black paper. You've got 6 of the A4 sheets of the antique gold gild effect background papers. You've got the A4 sheets of the antique gold and magenta gild effect embellishments. We're also looking at sheets of coordinating background papers, turquoise and pink, beautiful colourways. Also the metallic pearlized papers, gold, white and ivory. We're then looking at the 4 11 by 11.5 pieces of high shine fancy metallic paper. We used the magenta in that demonstration just a moment ago. We also have the sheets of white card. You get 8 of the A4 sheets of the white, and you're getting 10 of the black. No, which way around is it? You're getting 10 of the white and 8 of the black. And then, of course, we're getting the A4 sheets of the printed various greetings on the white card. I'd like to show you the inserts which match our pick of the day. Half of the stock has gone, and I can see why. Now, I will tell you that these are just exquisite. We were looking at the birds. These are exotic birds. Do have a look at the detailing. Why I like this so much is because you got all of the notes from the birds. So you can see the birds twittering. It's that time of year where if you get up about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, the birds are going crazy, absolutely crazy. So let me just show you here. You're getting all of these. There we go. You've got the beautiful orchids as well. So lots and lots of different detail. But what I want you to do is look at the intricate detail here. Like, for example, if you look at the shading here, if you were to insert that inside your card, it's just going to give that card an extra bite. Really, really gorgeous. Now that is quality, quality and a half. £9.99, 824457. It's your pack of 60 Oriental inserts, and you're getting an awful lot for the money here. And don't forget, you're getting the elephants there as well. We've got lots still to come, so don't go away. We've got more demonstrations with Diane, more demonstrations with Judy, but we're going to return to Stephanie, who's got some more premieres for you.
Have indeed. Wow, look at this one. This is beautiful. Now, these are, well, look, I have to show you what you're getting for your money, first of all, because for £9.99, 100 of these sheets. Now, first of all, this is what we're talking about. Look at these gorgeous foils. These are the colours. So you've got the silver, you've got that lovely soft bluey grey colour there. You've got that silver blue. It's almost like an ice blue. Then we get the gold. Then we get the copper. Now these are gorgeous everyday designs as well. Then you get that lovely antique copper. We've got the bright red, we've got the cherry red, you've got the royal blue, you've got the navy blue, which is one of my favourites, and you've got that very dark black green. Now this is where it gets exciting because there are colours, these are our designs. So I have to show you all of these because these are so lovely. Right, this is what we're talking about. These are the designs. Now, they're going to be stunning for Christmas. So you've got some of your Christmas designs in there to start with. And I love this. You have to get these so that you can actually start crafting for Christmas now. And you can then spread the cost. Look at these lovely colours, these lovely finishes, these lovely designs. Every one of these is in every one of the colours that I showed you. And remember, we're talking about 100 sheets of A5 foils for just £9.99. You can see there that sheen and that shimmer is just stunning. Even in that very dark colour, you come back to the Merry Christmas, they're beautiful. So let's look at what that means in terms of quantity. The quality is beautiful. Now here we go. This is what we've got. This is what you're getting. All of these. So literally, I'm just going to whiz through some of them so it gives you an idea of some of the designs, some of the colours, some of the backgrounds that you're getting. Because remember, you've got so many different styles, different colours, different finishes. You're getting all of these. You can see that beautiful shimmer, that sheen that you get with every one of them. And you're getting so many different colours. Every colour, every finish. And if you feel them, if you'd feel those, Judy, you can feel the texture, can't you?
Lovely.
They're metallic embossed. So you're getting the quality of a beautiful embossing, but we're also getting, it's as if it is engraved. It's almost like the paper's engraved. And these are going to work as backgrounds. You're going to be able to cover your cards in them. You're going to be able to make little envelopes. What about lining your envelopes with them? There's so many different designs that you can do and so much inspiration here. You can see there, you can see that texture in that gilding. It's beautiful. Now 100 sheets of those. These are your colours. That's what we're talking about for just £9.99. All of that is lovely. Now, so that is our King's foils. We have to just show you our Empire vellums. I guess I can probably just share these with you.
I might just walk away with them. They're so gorgeous.
There we go.
I'll sort them out.
Right. These are our Empire vellums. Now, I need a piece of paper. I have to show you this because they are lovely, and somewhere we've got a piece of white paper. Let's have a look at the colours because this is what we're talking about. We're talking about loads. Yes, do you mind?
No.
Oh, thank you so much. Right, look at this. Beautiful. Now we have got queues on the phones, but of course it is well worth waiting because you can of course use in first, and we've got a little system going here. Look at these colours. Look at the different shades you're getting. Now these are our Oriental Empire vellums. They're beautiful colours. This is the pastel selection, and each of these comes in a selection of colours. See how the colours complement each other. You've got those burnt oranges, you've got the jades, you've got those lovely soft greens, and we've got those pinks. These are the designs that we're talking about. You can see each of the lovely texture, the finishes. This is almost like a filigree finish on this one. Judy, you should be on here again. This is great. What a great team this is. I tell you what, I need you here every craft day because you're doing a fantastic job. Howard, I think your job's in jeopardy here. Judy is doing a great job. We've got a real little system going, and you're getting all of these colours. This, remember, is the pastel selection. So there we go. And we've still got more because remember, you're getting 20 sheets. So that's your pastel. Now we have to come on to the jewels. And these are, well, they're yummy. Here we go.
Ooh,
look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So that is the first one. That one I think is probably my favourite. Oh, no, it's hard. That could be.
That's a gorgeous colour.
Well, what about this one? That might be as well. Oh, dear. How fickle am I? Because I love them all. I'll tell you what about multi-buying? What about using that opportunity to take both the pastels and the jewels and mix and match them, because we saw how soft those pastel colours are. You've seen how vibrant the jewel colours are. They work beautifully together. You get 20 in each pack for just £12.99. They are a premier. They are also an exclusive, and you can see here all those gorgeous colours. Now, every design, every colourway is individually designed so that they coordinate together, and you can see what a great selection you're getting. You're getting all of these, and this is our jewel selection. It's 824458 for just £12.99. And if I bring up a pastel and jewel together, you can see how fabulously they coordinate. So you're getting both of those together if you choose both packs. Now, I have to say hello. We've got Margaret in Lincoln. Hello, Margaret.
Hello.
How are you?
Good morning to you all.
Oh, thank you. They're being very quiet over the other side of the studio and crafting very feverishly. So what is it that you've gone for today?
One of each sets of the small books, decoupage books.
Oh, goodness
So
me.
I've got all the four.
It's going to be a lot of busy people.
There is. Well, there's 72 in each set.
Yes.
So that's that's nearly 300.
Right. That will keep me busy.
It will indeed. So have you been crafting? Have you been crafting for long?
A year last November.
Goodness me. So a while, but not years and years.
No,
What got you started?
Well, it was just that, it was winter and I couldn't get out in the garden and I was bored. So I thought, well, I'm going to have a go.
Oh, bless.
So,
And you've been bitten by the bug ever since?
yes, and I spent fortune with you.
Well, that's the disadvantage of crafting, but the pleasure, I think, outweighs all of that.
Yeah.
So-
Well, you go into town, they're so expensive.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, if you think here, what I was thinking earlier was, I know you need the background card, but we all save lots of scraps of card, don't we?
Yes.
And then, if you think 72 cards from one set of these, that
That's right.
means with a background card and just a little bit of embellishment. You actually do some fundraising, don't you?
Well, no, on Saturday we've got a charity card boot sale, so
Right.
I'm taking my cards down there.
Will it be your first time?
No, I've done it once before.
Right.
But, generally I'm making for people who ask me to make, certain cards.
So how did your last card boot sale go?
It went well.
'Cause
Yeah, it went well.
Isn't it quite exciting, I think, the first time you sell a card?
Yes.
You can't believe
Wow.
that somebody's bought one of your own cards.
No.
Think, oh,
I
must-
don't charge too much, as long as I make enough to buy more stock, well, I'm happy.
Yeah. And just think how much pleasure you're giving to everybody else who's buying them too.
That's right.
That is so lovely.
And I get people now saying, oh, can you make me a card for so-and-so, and that.
lovely.
So I
really-
really do enjoy doing it.
Well, we're delighted as well, because I just think that what's been so interesting over the last few years, been crafting like you have, Judy, forever. But recently, in the last few years, we've seen so many new people get into crafting and sharing it with other people, even if all you're doing is giving your cards away or making them for other people. It is so nice, because it is just it's opening up this whole new world of crafters out there that it's like a little secret underground army that are making cards.
And the crafters are also friendly.
Yeah. And it's so relaxing, isn't it?
It is. Just
Yeah,
one
I
quick
really
question
enjoy
I have to ask, and you can tell me if you don't want to answer, but are you a tidy crafter?
Well, no, I tidy up once I'm finished. I never leave any mess, because actually we've got a long landing, and I've got my desk and that there.
Right.
Those plastic drawers and everything has to go back.
Oh.
Else it looks a mess if anyone comes. I could do with a bedroom, but I haven't got a spare one.
Oh, but I'm so relieved, you know, because I've been on a mission to see if there are any tidy crafters out there, and it's almost it's quite a personal question to ask, I think, a crafter.
I mean, I'm messy while I'm doing it. It's to fall on the floor and everywhere.
Makes me feel much better.
Yeah, but I have to clear it up when I finish at night.
Oh, well, that's I guess that's most of us are like that.
If not, I'd get my dog laying on it. She lays on the landing.
Well, I'll tell you what, you then end up with the dog crafting with you.
Oh, she just lays at my feet while I'm doing it.
Oh, bless.
It's one of them dogs what won't leave me, you know. He's got to be with Mum.
Oh, that's lovely. Can we send you a card, please?
Oh, please, I'd love
Is
one.
that okay? In fact, you know, I'm giving everybody's cards away today. I was like, we'll send you 2. If you need to stay on the line for us, if you don't mind, and give us your name and address.
Yeah.
And
Before I
take
go
all the
off,
details down.
it's my husband. He's 53 today. Would you wish him happy birthday?
Of course.
Because
What's
he's
his
sat in the
name?
room. Richard.
Richard. Okay. Well, Richard, you're in Lincoln, aren't you?
Ingham, near Lincoln.
Ingham.
Mm.
Okay. Well, Richard in Ingham, we'd like to wish you a happy birthday. In fact, crew, can we sing happy birthday? My singing's terrible, but everybody together it'll drown me out. So on the count of 3, we're singing happy birthday to Richard. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Oh well, actually, no. I tell you, I've just found out. Oh dear. What can we do instead then?
Give him the bumps.
Oh, well, what about a hip, hip hooray? Can we do that? Okay, so for Richard then, can we? Yes, okay. We're gonna give you a hip, hip hooray. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Howard, you're in charge.
Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Happy birthday, Richard.
There you go.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, I just learnt something about that birthday song.
He's all embarrassed now.
Oh dear, not as embarrassed as I am. Stay on the phone line so we'll get those cards in the post to you.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for phoning. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, Richard, happy birthday. And I hope you get crafting.
Yes. Well, some of the men do decoupage.
They do, because it's one of those things. A lot of men actually cut out for their partners, don't they? Their wives, girlfriends, and everybody else who wants to craft. You're going to make another card for us, aren't you? And this is from the occasions
booklet. Yeah.
So here we go, and 10% of the stock has already gone. So here we go. Here's the book.
Do you want to look at the book?
Yes. So we'll have a quick look at the designs, because these are the actual designs that you're getting. Now remember, this is a premiere. It is just £9.99. You've got 3 designs on each of the pages, but as we come into some of the mini designs, you are getting lots of those actually, and in fact you get 9 designs on those pages. But you can see here you've got so many different styles of decoupage. No wonder it's called All Occasions, because you've got something for the boys, you've got something for the girls, you've got those fabulous florals, we've seen pets. You've got those lovely, these are our beach scenes. You've got so many different design styles there as well. You've got music. So again, you've got another style of card. And of course, we've got the cute teddies as well. So we've got something for absolutely everybody. And the florals. We finish on the florals. And there you go, there's some more there. Okay, so what are we actually going to do here?
Step by step, so you don't have to choose what you're going to cut. I've cut an edge, so I've got one edge short on the card.
Okay.
Decal. And we're going to do this pansy one. So I've tried to pick up the colours in the pansies for the background. Always try and pull out a colour if you can.
Beautiful.
And I've done 2 stripes to go down that, where I've shortened the card. So, always do all the decorating, preparing of your card first. And this is the bit that is good fun as well as the decoupage. So, I've put gold stripe down the pink that I've used for the background. Leave a little tiny bit of the green showing. It all adds to the, which gives you just a nice edge.
Really finishes off, and it starts to bring the detail in, doesn't it?
And it's the same colour as this backing that I've got here. Now, as I said earlier in the programme, I don't like things straight in the middle, so I'm going to offset this, and I'm going to offset the main print.
Okay.
Okay.
It's quite a nice look when you offset things, and also I think it's one that works really well if you're not very confident as well, because then you don't have to worry about straight lines, do you?
No, makes it a bit interesting. I think probably the first time I did this was by mistake, and then I thought, oh, that looks good. Well, we'll go on with that one. It's amazing how often a mistake actually turns into be a really good design. So hover, don't put it straight down, because as soon as you put that double-sided tape down, it'll stick.
Yep.
So it's just offset. So that's the basic card ready.
Yeah, but even that on its own
could almost send.
looks very nice, doesn't it?
And then you've got your step-by-step sheet, and it shows you exactly what you're cutting, and you're working from the back forward. So on this one, we've got just the pansies, all the background's gone away. I've put double-sided pads on the back, or you could use your silicone. And then when you layer it, you've got to be very careful that it goes directly one on top of the other. That's the important bit, to get it straight.
I think as well, if you do miss, it's like one of those things where just don't panic, because it'll just pretend it's a shadow.
With the flowers, it's not vital. Something like, I don't know, a person, you don't want two heads.
No.
So I always get that bit in line, and if the rest goes slightly off, it's, as you say,
okay.
not desperate.
It's not so critical.
The next piece, we've cut out the background pansies. So they've shown you what to do on your print, but I like people to understand. So you're all the time working your way forward. On the print.
Yeah.
And this one is actually nice. It's all large pieces, but if it got too small a cutting for you and you don't want to put the last couple of layers on, then you don't have to.
Don't worry.
But we're working forward and forward and forward. We've got to the very front pansy. And then you know how pansies, they have 5 petals and 3 are farther forward than the others. That's the last bit that goes on, which just brings it right to the foreground.
Gosh, that's so neat and tidy. It really does look lovely.
Another thing you could do with this is this same print is in one of the handbag books. So you could almost stagger a large and a small on the same, if you'd bought them both.
Wouldn't that would look great,
because some of the
it?
prints in the handbag books are just smaller versions of these, and you can
really
double mount them on the card.
And really pretty. And of course you've got an
I've
organza
got a
bow.
I forgot my bow. I'm just glad you've got your head in. Again, I tried to pick out the colour of the pansies. So you can either do them with double-sided pads or sticky tape, the bows. Okay.
Now I have to say the organza ribbon, 20% of the stock has already gone here, and it is really lovely. You do get loads. You're getting 20 metres of lovely organza ribbon, and it just finishes off the decoupage, doesn't it? It just gives you that. It softens it, but it gives you an extra dimension, another texture there, and really does look so pretty. And as Judy mentioned, it is in each of the colours is in one length, so you can choose how much you need.
4 metre lengths of 5 colours.
Yes.
It's also very forgiving. If you tie a bow and it's not quite right and you undo it, it's not all crinkled. You know, it's a very forgiving ribbon.
And sometimes you don't always get the bow tied perfect first time, do you? So if you get another chance, that's a real bonus. So that's our organza ribbon. I'm just going to give you some stock updates on our handbag different designs. Ladies and roses, 80% has gone. So please do get on the phones. We've heard from 2 different people today who've both said how they're buying all of the books. And a lot of you are doing that. So please, if you're looking for all of them, don't wait, because you will miss out. Now, here we go. This is the... Oh, hang on a minute. Let me get Animals and Sport. That's the next one. Half the stock of that has gone. And the occasions, half the stock of those has gone. And teddies, 70% of the teddies and the flowers has already gone as well. Now, that's a premiere. Don't wait. Get on the phones for that. But in the meantime, Howard has for us one of those fabulous value for offer. Well, what have you got, Howard?
I have got the Star Buy. Creating craft wouldn't be creating craft without a gap. Now let me show you what we've got here. It's 12 tubs of your glitter. Now what we've got is 65 grams. In total, you've got almost 3/4 of a kilogram. Now what I've got is your multicolour. I've got the green, the red, the gold, the copper, the silver, the opal, the blue, the turquoise, the lilac, purple and magenta. Now each of the pots has got a little screw top. You've got the fine nozzle for your easy application. But look how much you're getting for the money. 65 grams, that's each bottle. In total, 780 grams of glitter. So this is great for your card making, for your scrapbooking, anywhere really where you want to set off your crafting. Now, what I've got, I'm being attacked by a fly. I'm being attacked by a fly here. So, what we've got, as I say, the multicolour, the green, the red, the gold, the copper, the silver, the opal, the blue, the turquoise, the lilac, the purple, and the magenta. And do you know what I'm thinking? This would work incredibly well with our pick of the day. If you've gone for the pick of the day, do remember that you're getting really, really beautiful card stock there. So we've got the magenta, we've got the turquoise. If you're using this on your black cards or your white cards, it just lifts the card and just gives it another dimension. And it does say on here, let me just show you, how precise this is. Actually, what you need to do, it's got a nozzle. Now, at the moment, I haven't cut my nozzle. So what I would do is, when you get this home, you cut the top off your nozzle, and then you can apply this very easily and directly. So if you put glue on your surface, now I think what we're going to do, we might cut the end of our nozzle and show you. Has anybody got a scissors? I tell you who has got a scissors. Diane at the other end of the counter has got a scissors. And let's do this. Now, I don't know if I've got the required qualifications here, but shall I just cut? Ooh! Oh! Hooray! It's like a bottle of champagne. So, all you do is tweak your nozzle, and then, are you ready? If you're ready, I'm ready. There we go. Now look at that. It's designed for easy application. So if that was glued there, do you know, am I allowed to be naughty?
Go on then.
Shall I throw a little bit of magic? You look like a party girl now.
That's as long as I can do it to you. We're going to end up having a glitter fight.
But you are getting 780 grams, so that's just over 3/4 of a kilogram. So you're getting a lot there. It lasts a long time.
Shaker cards. That works beautifully for shaker cards because you can combine your colours, but you've got all those beautiful designs, different colours in there. They're going to work lovely for shaker cards.
Beautiful colours, and I think, you know, when you add things like water detail, say for example you might have a dolphin on the front of a card and you just want to highlight the back of the dolphin, or maybe you've got a few waves. Look at this colour here. This is a beautiful sort of aquamarine blue. That would work so well if you were creating your sea scenes. Now, of course, if you're looking to create a bit of grass, if you're looking to create a bit of grass, look at that. Definitely grass colour. It's definitely grass colour.
It's green.
Do you know, green for grass, blue for sky. You can't go wrong, can you? Just make sure you get it the right way around. Anyway, you've got something else to show me there, haven't you, Stephanie?
This Oh, we're going to Glossimer papers first. This is a Glossimer paper. Now, I'll tell you what I've had to do here is I've actually put this onto a piece of acetate because here, the Glossimer paper is so light that with the air conditioner in here, it actually almost blows away. Now, in these sheets, each one is individually printed and made. Sorry, it's actually made. And it has tiny little flecks of real gold leaf and real silver leaf in there. Then you can see here, this is how stunning the designs are. You're getting 19 pieces of this. These are lovely. Each of the individual pieces, you can feel the texture of the flowers. You can see how translucent it is because we can even still see the gold and the silver behind there, behind those squares. This is how delicate it is. It really is translucent. It's pretty, it's delicate, it is exquisite, and every single sheet is different. You're getting different colours, different styles, different designs. You're getting all the beautiful backgrounds. Imagine what this is going to do to create luxury cards, because this really is the absolute luxurious paper that we all dream of using when we're crafting. And of course, with that pure gold leaf in there, the gold and the silver, you're going to get the most fabulous finishes. And of course here, the delicate and I mean, imagine making wedding cards with this. Wedding, christening, anniversary, anything where you really want to show off the beauty of the paper and the embellishments that you're working with. And the lovely thing is it actually works so well to actually work with it on these beautiful acetates. You can see there, don't they look stunning? Now, everything about these is lovely. You've got such lovely colours. You've got those lovely, this is the whites. Then we've got here this lovely soft mint green. You've got those as well. Then we've got the cream. You can see the cream. And we've got the lemon behind it. There you go, there's the lemon. You've got tiny little daisies, and they are so delicate, each of these pages. That's why you can even see they are so fine that that sheen that you can see is actually the glare from the acetate showing through, because it is such a delicate, they're almost like, well, it's like spider webs that have been made into paper. It is so delicate. Now, I need to just show you what you can do with them, because this is how delicate it is. Everything's covered in glitter. But imagine using them behind your apertures. It'll give you a softness that you haven't already got with your other papers. What about using them and wrapping around them tiny little pieces of paper? Whether you use them as wraparounds like this. But what you see is that lovely, delicate finish. You see the detail of all the handmade papers. And then when we come on to things like this, you see the actual gilding behind, and imagine putting that behind your decoupage. It's exquisite. It really shows off how beautifully you have embellished your card, and you would really want to have something that's as stunning as this as the frame or the base that you're going to work on. So you're getting there the blue, the pink, the lemon. Remember, you get 19 sheets and every one of them's different. You've also got the white. We've also then got the mint green. You can see there. We've got that lovely white with the gold and silver leaf in. You're getting little tiny pieces of gold and silver in there. You can see those. We also get the pink. And then we come on to this spider's web effect. You're getting those as well. Now you also get this lovely soft green and with the gold and the silver in there. And we get a lovely, lovely, gentle baby blue. You're getting that. Now we've got the lemon as well. And you can see here, the lemon's lovely. I'm just going to put the white behind it so you can see this is how delicate it is. Let me just lift that off and let that just, if I just get that in front of here, you can see how delicate it is. That's what we're talking about. That is how delicate that paper is. You can see it's all actually in their beautiful flowers. Now you're getting all of those. Remember, you get 19 of those sheets included in that kit. And it really is lovely. It's going to be one of those papers that you've got, you're going to touch, you're going to feel, you're going to save it for very special cards. Now we've also got for you these lovely linear text peel-offs. And if you haven't seen these before, these are great because they are so different. You get 25 of them, and we've got different greetings. Well, we've got best wishes, we've got happy birthday, we've got congratulations and wedding day, and we've also got with love. And then finally, we've got just for you. Now, you're getting all of those, but you get them in the pink. You also get the blue, you get the white, and finally, we get the lilac and the peach. So you're getting the lilac there and you get the peach. Now the thing about this is that's so great is when you use them on your cards, how often do you have a landscape card that you don't have a greeting for? Well, here, that greeting runs the whole of the way along the card. It's in one piece. It's easy to lay down because it is in one piece and it's so straight, but it gives you such a different look to your cards. Then we're moving on to the feathers, and the feathers, half the stock has gone, and look at this. It's so delicate. Now you've got the feathers framing your card. They are tiny, they are supple and soft, and this is what we have got. This is what we're talking about with those feathers. Aren't they just exquisite? Because that just gives us a different look to our card making. You can tuck them behind, you can use them round the edge. In fact, there are so many different ways of using them. We daren't take them out the packets because they are so delicate that we wouldn't be able, well, I think we would need bigger bags to put them back into. But this is what you're getting. First of all, you've got the lovely white, then we've got that soft pink, then we have that gorgeous magenta, and that's what we're talking about there. That is that lovely magenta. That's just 2 feathers. Remember, you get 36 in a packet. Then we've got the lovely soft lilac, and then we've got that almost like mulberry colour. And of course, these are what we're talking about. These are our individual feathers. Remember, you get 36 in each packet for just £12.99. You have got 180 of those. Now, we've also got for you this lovely flower making kit, and the great thing about this is they're three-dimensional. And if you look at the detail that we can create here, the idea is that you've got your backgrounds, your greetings are already printed on those. You choose which one you want to work with. You've got happy birthday, we've got just for you. Now, and then we put the flower heads on wherever we choose to put them. And the great thing is you've got different sizes, different shapes. You can mat and layer them. You've got them in pink, you've got them in blue, you've got them in white, and you've got them in cream. You're getting all of these, and you can layer them on top. Now, this is nice because this is quite a nice touch. These have been stuck onto an acetate wrap, so you've got the beauty of having them on acetate at the front. What about if you chose then, maybe this is another one on acetate, but you might choose to put vellums behind them and get a nice effect with the vellums, or maybe just use them as they are in the kit. When your sheets come to you and you get all your greetings, you get 6 sheets of your greetings, you make 3 cards from each of the sheets. So you've got those, you've got the pinks, and you've got the blue and blues as well. As your flowers come to you, they look like this. So they're already designed and shaped, ready for you to cut out. And guess what? Diane's going to show us how to put them together again. So let's go up here and see what she's up to. Wow, we've got loads of flowers.
Just look how many you get in the kit when you've got them all cut out. I got so excited I cut all mine out.
I can understand that.
Yep.
Right, now, so let's have a look at what you do. We'll just move those out the way, and then wow, you've got loads of flowers.
Yeah, and don't forget we've used them on the samples as well, so these are what
That's
are left
what's
over
left.
from the samples. Now, I've actually made one of each size here to show you. This is the larger one when it's actually made up, and then you've got the little tiny one there, which obviously you can pop onto there. And this is one of the white ones, which I've actually done the other way around, so we've got the flowers on the inside for a more subtle card.
So you reverse them?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we actually make a flower?
Okay, so we cut out the flower and we pop a little bit of finger lift tape into the centre. So we just take the back off of there, and then all we do is fold the ends of the petals just so that it catches on the finger lift tape.
So you fold it in, but you don't actually press it down, do you? You don't want to crease the petal.
We don't want to press it right down because it'll crease it, and we want it to be dimensional, and we want the petals to be curved. So we're just folding them in, just follow it all the way around.
Okay.
And there we go, there's our little embellishment done for you.
Okay, so that's ready. Now, and then next we're going to layer them.
We are. We've got a
you're gonna
C6
make a whole
white card.
card.
Yeah. We've got a C6 white card here. Now, because you've got the stems on, you know exactly where you're going to pop your flowers. So I've popped some finger lift tape on the top of those, and I'm going to use this to adhere the card to the inside of an acetate wrap so that my glue isn't showing.
Okay.
Okay, so we're popping that onto there, press that down, and then that's the card attached to the acetate wrap with that, and we're going to cover the glue up on there. So we're going to pop a little bit more glue in the centre of the flowers. I've got feathers everywhere.
And so you put a tiny bit of glue in the centre of the flower to stick it down onto the card. But it wouldn't matter if you put it onto the paper, flower, or onto the card, really,
No,
would
not
it?
at all, no.
It could go on either way.
Yep, so just pop a little bit more on this one. So you just need a tiny bit of glue in the middle because, like I say, if you stick the edges of the petals down, they're going to go flat, and we want this one to be a dimensional one. And this is a really different kit because you're making your own embellishments. The same as you are in the pick of the day, you've got your own embellishments there. You can use them exactly how you want to. If you wanted to use that one there, flat on a card, like that, nothing to stop you. Overlap them as a bouquet, you know, just make a little bouquet with them.
Oh, put as many on top of each other as you wanted to create lots of petals as well. That would work too, wouldn't it?
Okay, so that's the card so far.
Yep.
Now, in the Microbeads and More kit, we've got some beautiful pink gems, which I've just popped onto a sheet of the Invisidots when I've done fighting with the feathers. Okay, so we're just going to pop one of these in the centre of each flower.
The details for the Microbeads and More are actually on your screen there, and of course in here you're getting gems, you get crystal gems, you get microbeads, you get them in pink, you get them in blue. In fact, you get 9 packs in there. And for things like your Invisidots, If you are just joining us for the first time and you actually are watching here the most amazing pick of the day and 2-hour craft show, you can get things like your Invisi-Dots on the website, but what we're doing is working with the lovely gems and these dimensional flowers, and that just looks so different and creates such a pretty card.
It does.
And I have to say, oh gosh, those hours go so quickly. We're already, well into our second hour. But Howard, you've got something very exciting over there with Judy, haven't you?
We have indeed. I'm here with Judy, and we're talking about elegant ladies. We've got another demonstration for you. So let's talk about elegant ladies, because I think we can make 60 cards using this book. Should we have a little look inside? Before we do the demonstration, let me just show you the quality that we're talking about. Have a look at these images. Now, can you tell us what's going on here and why you like this so much?
I like it because it's step by step. It shows you exactly what you're going to cut. And then you've got 2 ladies on each sheet, except for one lot, which are the minis where you get 9 on a sheet.
Wow. Oh, that's like Poirot.
Yeah.
Not, is it no Poirot? Pierre, no Poirot. He's the detective. Sorry. There we go. Again, all of these are step by step, which makes it very easy to follow. So how many layers are we talking about? If you start off with your base layer, you're probably talking about 3, 4.
Probably 4 or 5 on these, but I always say if you don't like the small cutting, then you're not obliged to do it, you know.
Yes,
Go as far as you want.
You can be as intricate as you like. Again, lots and lots of different themes. Totally different images here. Again, a very, very elegant ladies here. Now, I do believe this is the page we're going to be using for the demonstration that's coming up in a moment.
Right, you can do this, lady.
This here now with the beautiful lilac flower detail. We've got some of the smaller size images as well. Now, this means that you can create a lot more cards. We're talking about 60 cards.
9 on a page for those 2 pages. That's 18 on those 2 sheets.
But look at all of these images here. Beautiful, beautiful detailing. But there's a lot more. We're just scratching the surface here. Again, some of the large format size, small format size. Now, these are classic images. Classic images of elegant ladies. And, of course, your item number is 823 995, £9.99. There's lots more to show you. But what we're going to do is move on to the demonstration. And where do you start? What's your first step?
Well, the first step should be this large picture of the whole lady, but I'm going to use that on another card just to make my book go a little farther. And what I have done is I've mounted the first step-by-step bit on this oval mount, which she just sits against it like a silhouette really nicely.
It does look like a silhouette.
But the first print I could then do with peel-offs and things and layer up. And then you just go from the largest piece to the smallest, exactly as the book shows you. Sticky pads or silicone. Make sure you get them one on the other. These ladies are elegant. They don't have double chins, so you've got to get them straight.
Ah, right. And which do you prefer? Do you prefer using foam pads or the silicone glue?
I tend to use the foam for cards, because if you're going to do layer on layer quickly like this, the silicone won't have dried and you're inclined to squash it.
Yes.
But I always use silicone if I'm doing a big picture.
Right.
And it's always working. All the pieces are done for you, but you're working from the back forward, so you've put... Her hat is in front of her face.
Yes.
That went on. And then the brim of the hat I'm putting on now is closer to you than the crown.
Judy is getting very, very busy on the phone lines for this. Now, we knew it was going to be very, very popular. You always love the elegant ladies. There's a lot of you going for this. This is how it comes to you. It is an A4 size book. And what you have inside is pages and pages of images of beautiful ladies. If I just show you some of the detailing here. Look at these classic images. Absolutely gorgeous. A lot of you on the phone are for this at £9.99. But again, can you talk to us about the components here, just on this, just one page?
Well, this will be your first one, this lady here.
Yes.
And then the next one down, the next in size is her, I do believe.
Yeah.
And then this one gets slightly smaller, and here and here. Sometimes on the pages they do go upside down. It's to get it all in, give you as much value as they can on a page.
Now, what we're going to do, we're going to have a very quick look at the card that we've just made there, because that is the finished card.
The final detail, you can just put a little bit of glitter or a gemstone on those flowers on her hat.
And that just took you 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And we need to tell you that the handbag booklets, Ladies and Roses is limited stock. This is your Ladies and Roses. It's limited stock, so if you'd like to go for this, please do be quick, because it is absolutely flying. Phenomenal value as well. It's a premiere at £9.99. 824-469. It's your handbag size 3D decoupage. Now, Ladies and Roses limited stock. animals and sport, very popular, teddy and floral, or of course the occasions. And again, I will tell you that I'm being told a lot of you are going for all of them, and I'd stock it. No, I could understand why, but in a nutshell, why should we go for those? Why do you like them so much?
I like them because they are handbag size, or I use a little box. You can put them in with your scissors, some envelopes you can cut wherever you are on holiday. When you're queuing up, you know, when you're waiting for something. I went to a hospital appointment and you kept waiting for an hour, you sit and cut. And
you can just pop it in your handbag. Very, very portable. They're very portable,
on
they're
holiday,
flying.
Whatever.
And as I say, the ladies and the roses, they're in the lead. Now, we're going to return to Stephanie because she's very busy in that corner and she's got lots more to show you.
Have indeed. Look at these. These are these gorgeous foiled papers that we looked at earlier. Now, they are the Seasonal Kings foils. They're A5 in size, so you're getting 100 of these beautiful foils. Look at these. They are perfect for summer and spring. In fact, autumn all year round. Then we have got some of our Christmas designs, but what I want to draw your attention to is how embossed and actually metallic these papers are. They're so beautiful, the quality is so stunning. You actually can read the text that you've got in there. So these are what we're talking about. You've got everyday designs, you've got beautiful backgrounds, and remember, you can see so many different styles and colours here. Now you've got, it's like, it's almost like it's been pressed with the embossing. It's like it's been, I guess, engraved. That's the word that we're looking for. And you've got so many lovely stars in there. You've got backgrounds. You've got geometric backgrounds. You've got the little tiny, tiny stars. We've also got, isn't that stunning? You've got that wave effect. It's almost like a kaleidoscope of different shapes there. And remember, 100 sheets for £9.99. Wow, what fantastic value for money. You can see the detail there. This is almost as if it's stitching. And the colours, I'm showing you some of our favourite colours here, so you can see the colours that you're getting included in this kit. You're getting the reds, you've got that lovely, lovely copper colour, and you get this beautiful dark blue. Isn't that stunning? And of course, see how they colour coordinate with each other. Then you get almost like, this is almost like a frosting effect. And of course, you've got every colour that we can think of. Now, although we're saying these are seasonal, look how many, well, this is going to work for every month of the year, every season, because it isn't just Christmas. The Christmas ones will enable you to get started early with doing Christmas, but you've got those beautiful blacks. You've got the golds in there. You can see there, we've got the stars in those brilliant reds. You get the copper. Then we also get the silver. Now, every one of these is included. And the great thing about it is, if you've ever tried working with this kind of foiled paper, look how easy it is to curve. If I just want to just curve this, just going to roll it. In fact, let's just roll it and then unroll it, and you'll see how it starts to hold its shape. It will give you the most gorgeous finish. And there, as I unroll it, see how it holds its curve? You actually get that lovely soft curve finish, and you get a beautiful look to it because it is so lovely and it is so detailed. It is engraved embossing. Wow, how fabulous is that? I have to say, we're rapidly running out of time, and it's time to come back to our pick of the day, because one of the things that we didn't show you was our Dough-Flex templates, and we wanted to just have a look at these because they really are lovely. And the great thing is that when you've got them forever. Now, if any of you have bought Dough-Flex before, you'll know how versatile it is. When you get these, the first thing you do is you sit down and you cut them out, and that is why we are getting such good value for money, because here you can see this is our interlocking card. Then we have got our tags, and each of these elements along the bottom would work either for iris folding or for tags. So that is the first one. You also get your Taj Mahal. Now there you go, that is the shaped card, but on top of that, again, you've got the little ones for different templates, for matting and layering, and of course for using it for iris folding. Then on top of that, we also get the heart. So this is going to work all year round. You've got all your different heart shapes there, and you've got your interlocking card. And then finally, we've got our elephant interlocking card as well. And you can see each of the little elephants along the bottom. Now, we have, I have to say, these are the cards. These are the shapes that you're going to make. So we've got the elephant, you can see here. Then you can see we've got the Taj Mahal. We've also got the square and we've got the hearts. That actually movement is the air conditioning blowing them, but they're just like wafting in the breeze. Now, we'll just show you how easy they are to work, because all you do is to open them, they interlock into each other like this. It's very, very simple to do. And, of course, that is what is going to give you that fabulous look. And then you just line up your little hearts. Just do that facing me. And, of course, that gives you then that gorgeous interlocking card. And, of course, once you've got your templates, you're going to be able to use them time and time again. But that's just the start of it, because this is what you actually get for your money. Howard, take it away.
It is fantastic value for money, because we must remind everybody it's half price. We're talking $49.99, but today it's $24.99. We were talking about the templates. I think the cardstock here is great. We've got 10 of the white A4 sheets. You've got 8 of the black, which is your great base. So you've got the foundation there to build your cards.
And the other thing it's important to tell everybody here is there's a lot of things that are unique about this kit. The cardstock is quite lightweight, but it's designed because we're going to layer the backgrounds on top of it. So you then want to layer the backgrounds. Then we look at things like the bird cages. I mean, they are really quite lovely. They're gilded. You've got them you can create them and make them three-dimensional. And the little birds actually sit inside those. And while you're just showing everybody the next designs, I just wanted to bring over this bird cage. There you can see there is one of the designs where it's actually really quite dimensional. And you can see how it's just folded to create a curve and stuck on either side with those lovely orchids inside.
How's this fixed here? How do we fix the acetate?
It's just double-sided adhesive, just sticky tape or finger-lifted tape down the side.
And that's so neat.
And, of course, don't forget, it's been gilded down the side to hide that double-sided adhesive. But what about this if you wanted to hang them in the centre? So you actually want to create bird cages like this. I mean, that is just so stunning. And it isn't going to take you a long time, because all we're doing is cutting out from this huge sheet of birds. We've got a whole flock of them. You cut 2 of them out and use them with your bird cages. And, of course, bird cages come in the gold and in the black. Then you've got all the greetings, so you're getting all of those, everything from on your engagement to birthdays to thank yous, good lucks, everything we could think of. Then you've got your elephants, and remember, everybody thinks of elephants as being lucky, so you've got those lovely elephant designs as well. And then, of course, we've also got those flowers. Now, we saw those earlier, and they did look really lovely.
They're so three-dimensional. When you use the medallion, they really do jump out. And, of course, Dan was showing us how you actually scrunch up the top 3 layers. It makes it look like a vibrant three-dimensional card, and it looks so metallic.
It does. And, of course, then we haven't even started to look at the hearts, because you're getting the hearts, you get the heart border, all the different individual hearts. Matting and layering comes to mind, being able to play with all the colours and the shapes and the sizes. Of course, then you get these backgrounds. Now, remember, every one of the foil sheets is hand foiled. It's been done to give you that quality look, but that you get with hand printed foils that come out of Japan, and that's what we wanted with this oriental look. And that's why it almost feels like fabric. You can actually feel the texture. And then when we look at the other colour combinations, we've got the magenta and we've got the pinks. And I think this is a lovely thing to see, because if you fold that back, you can see then those hearts there. You can see how vibrant they look, even over the vellums. And then we've also got the turquoises as well. But that's still just the start of the kit.
You're giving us even more. Can you believe how much you were getting? I will tell you, now is a very good time to call us. It's been a 2-hour special. Can we thank you for your company? Because it wouldn't be the same without you. Well, a lot of you have called in. We've spoken to a lot of you. I will say now is a very good time to call us. If you'd like to go for this, can you talk us through the orchids? Because the way you've coordinated these is incredible.
Well, first of all, if you look at the colours, we've got the yellow orchids and the pink ones. And the way that they've been designed, if you think of the yellows with the gold and the pinks with the pinks and the yellows with the blues, you're going to see how beautifully they're going to work. So you've got your orchid heads to do as many styles of decoupage as you could want, whether you do it flat or 3D. Then you've got your coordinating vellums, and then we've got these backgrounds. Now these are designed, there's your orchid stem, ready for you to position maybe 1, 2, 3 of the flower heads, but it's that simple. And then when you come on here, if you want to be more creative, so it depends how much time you've got, what sort of stage you are in your crafting experience, you can use these gorgeous vellum backgrounds. and the actual card backgrounds to coordinate the designs. Then we come on to things like the illusion papers, which again are foiled, and you've got the plain ones bit there, plus the other foiled backgrounds. That's your turquoise selection. And then we do the whole story again in pink. So it's a great kit to share with your friends, because here you've got, you can save your favourites and you could still give them what would look like a complete kit.
Now, what we're going to do is give you the details. So if you have your pen and your paper ready, make a note. This is what you're getting. You're getting the Dough-Flex template. We've got all of the sheets of orchid flowers, the heads, the stems, the designs on the card, the designs on the vellum, the coordinating vellum, the coordinating illusion background papers, and also the antique gilded illusion background. But there's more. Do take a look at this. On our next page, we've also got the acetate sheets with the printed bird cage. You've got the sheets of the antique gold gilded effect elephants. We've also got the sheets of metallic pearlized paper. You've got 4 of the 11 by 11.5 centimetre pieces of high shine fancy metallic paper. Remember, you're getting the 10 of the A4 white cards. You're getting 8 of the A4 sheets of the black paper. And also, you're getting the A4 sheet of the various greeting messages, which just sets it off for £24.99. Do you know we've only got a minute or so left? What have you got here?
Well, these are these King's foils, and they are really so lovely, because what you're getting is so many different colours. Remember, we're getting 100 of these sheets. Now, it's the patterns as well that we love. They're engraved. You can see here you've got these beautiful flowers. We also have those stunning designs that are going to work for Christmas. Now, we've got so many different backgrounds. I think this one has to be one of my favourites, because you've got the silver and you've got that etched look as well. But look how many different designs and colours you're getting, because with 100 for £9.99, I have to say, what fantastic value for money. Wow. And if you, I mean, in here, there's just a few sheets for Christmas, but it will give you a taste of being able to get started that little bit earlier, spread the cost, and also start making cards for your favourite people. And then you've got all these beautiful designs that you can then use to be able to work with every single one of your card making ideas. And we've got everything from gold, silver, copper, we've got black, we've got red, we've got blue. In fact, you have got all your primary colours, and you've got our most important metallics as well. So these are going to work. In fact, the blacks and the coppers and the golds would work beautifully with your pick of the day. They would work with all your crafting requirements, and these really are so lovely, because for £9.99, I would say this is a must-have today.
Do you know we've only got about 30 seconds remaining of this 2-hour special?
Gone?
Now, we must tell you that coming